I can take Rock Hawk. My name is Tom Fox, and the power I got from the Eclipse was glaucoma.
I'm Stephen George, and because it was only a partial eclipse where I only got a partial superpower, so I can now see through doors as long as they're open.
And I'm Jared, and I got the superpower of playing the drums a tad bit better.
I think I got the worst element of this. Sounds like by the four of us. No, actually, maybe Tom did.
I got glaucoma, you jackass!
Dude, okay, I was not expecting you to say that like at all. Like that completely.
I was expecting just like, yeah, he's gonna be like, I don't know, maybe he's like 1 foot taller, like 1 inch taller. No, fucking glaucoma.
Darkest sketch, like, come on. I feel like Archduke Franz Ferdinand is fair game here.
Stephen George is a known fan of the Big Bang Theory and its assorted works.
Oh yeah,
he's just staying quiet because he's right now looking up all of the information.
He's actually loading up the wiki that he edits right now.
Yeah,
it's funny.
Yes.
I'm a big fan of the Big Bang for providing me existence, but I've never seen the Big Bang show.
I was watching back like all the other episodes of Disc Only. You say Bazinga a lot. Every opportunity you got, you were just saying Bazinga.
So,
if you don't believe him,
watch for
yourself.
I'm very susceptible to gaslighting, so you can just gaslight the hell out of me, and if you do it enough, I'll just be like, man, I must really like this show, and I forgot all of it. Oh no.
Steven, that's not
to the gaslighting,
good. That's really
the gaslighting
not
only podcast.
John, I don't need you to tell me it's not good. I'm aware it's bad.
I'm gaslighting you to realize it's not good, so you remember.
Do you remember, because this wasn't public, this was private within the Colo Planning Discord, that I had mentioned, I was like, why don't we buy 500 trance vibrators and make a chair out of them?
Okay, that's what was that. I knew one of us had brought that up, and I couldn't remember why.
We were talking about possibly doing the controller throne.
And everyone was like, no. Fine. I guess some people don't want to have any fun.
My wife misses me, but her aim is getting better. Are the crickets there?
Faintly, yeah.
Dude, they stopped right when you
stopped.
They were having a great time, and then suddenly I told a joke, and suddenly, no, they're not having a good time anymore.
You pissed off the crickets. How could you? Hey, everybody. Welcome to a little late, but still right when you expect it to be, Disc Only Podcast. Welcome to the Disc Only Podcast. I'm your host, Proton John, and as always, I'm joined by the crew and an extra special one, too.
Hi, I'm the guy currently known as Tom.
You planning on changing that?
Currently.
Were you not ready?
No, I'm Stephen George.
Okay.
I'm Jared. Hello. Dude, I want some pizza.
Okay, can we roll it again, John?
No.
Okay, hang on, give me a second, let me just... Disc Only, John.
Still Tom.
Oh, don't stop.
Jesus.
John.
It's Tom.
Okay, so I've gathered from context that you want me to swallow this pizza before I do my name.
That would be a good idea.
I got it. I have swallowed the pizza, and I'm Steven.
Just imagine, someone's like, Stephen has killed my father, and then
I thought
you're like,
said
don't worry,
Steven has kids, and I was like, oh God.
No,
Are they on the vlog?
Definitely don't gaslight him about that.
I gotta check the vlog to see if I have kids.
Don't even check that. They're in college now, Steven. You don't remember?
Wait, someone in chat just said, I don't know if you realize this, but tonight's stream was your 12th streaming anniversary. Is that actually true?
Did you start streaming in 2012?
For Twitch, that sounds about right, actually. Hang on, where's my Proton John stream archive?
Swift says Jonathan is a jumper.
Oh, yeah, actually, they're right. The first stream I did on Twitch was July 2nd, 2012, and it was Slam and Jam time, where I played Space Jam.
Oh no.
So many callbacks to just this episode. You want to get out of your system, Steven?
No, because Discord's just gonna clip it.
That's also true.
You won't even hear it. It'll just be silent.
Is it your birthday?
Actually, nope. Yeah, Tom's got through.
Do you want to
Yeah, you know what? Let's describe this one. Let's describe this one. From Jasper the Crab, we got Bizzard the Wizard is in a trance. And it's Bizzard with I'm just gonna say it as it is. He's got a goonin face. And he's holding the trans-res vibrator in one of his hands, and the cord is going somewhere.
I swear to God, 4 times a year, there will be, like, once every quarter, Mal will be standing on a stair a few above me and look at me and go, "This is what the world looks like to you." And I'm like, oh my God.
It's her quarterly Stevening.
It, honest to God, happens like clockwork once every few months. And then she'll have to, like, walk around the house and, like, be like, "Oh, man, so... she'll get on like a little like step stool and be like, this is what you see," and I'm like, "Yes, thank you."
It's everything.
Yes.
Like 5 inches up. Wow.
More than 5.
Like at our last place, from the stairs you could see the refrigerator. And twice in the 9 months that we lived there, Mal standing on the stair above me and was like, "Oh my God, this is what you see." Then was like, "You can see the top of the fridge." And I'm like, "Yes, we go over this several times a year."
There was
speaking of
Jiggy. There was a time where I was doing a stream, and I might have been doing shiny hunting. I can't remember exactly what it was, but like Jiggy like burst into my chat, all caps, saying, "Tom, can I replace you?"
It was Greek.
It was Greek. Okay.
Oh God! Wait, no, I muted. No, I'm good. I muted my mic. I won't.
You
have
muted your mic. Okay, I was wondering about that. I was wondering about that because if you just muted Discord, then we'd be able to hear everything that was going on in the background of the recording.
That would be really funny.
It probably would be fine regardless. I mean, I don't know that your wife would be like, "Hey, it's Greek, and also, I just need to tell you my social security number. Just so you don't forget it, Jared. Please commit this to memory."
Yeah, I'm feeling compelled to tell you my credit card number at this very moment. Little funny numbers on the back too.
I was gonna say maybe even like to us, like you put on like a facade of like the clean, the straight edge kind of person, and the second you mute, you're like, "Erica, what fucking language you take?"
We made a Duke out of all those Dukes going off because of that, so I now have a version that won't entirely kill my computer.
Are you
Night,
sure?
everybody?
Oh,
Bye.
did I tell y'all that I almost got human trafficked today?
Huh?
What?
There's just
Big
chat is
bazongos.
just people listing who is what character for a show I don't know anything about. So it's just like, John's
mean,
definitely this
Steven?
person.
It's your favorite show.
I was gonna say when LA was on fire, but like LA, I think is often on fire. But there was, a ton of smoke, and the sun was like blood red, and that was wild. And a lot of the other people did not seem as concerned because it just happens a lot. And I was like, oh, okay.
I was wondering how long we can go for being silent for.
I was like, I have to actually cough, but if I do that, they're gonna assume I'm trying to like make the bit as awkward as possible. What do I do? Just keep coughing more, of course.
I was ready to go for a while. I was just like,
Same here. I was in it for the long haul. I wanted people
I'll
to
just
think
keep coughing.
that
It's okay. It's all right.
I wanted people to think that the podcast had ended, and they just like look down. There's like, why is there still like an hour left to this? Like, what the hell? Are they just silent the whole time? It'd be
John
great
goes,
it'd be great if we just like committed to that bit the entire time. They look down at the waveform, and it's just a line.
I mean, like, I assumed I lost internet, so I was about to like go make a sandwich.
That would have been
Well.
hysterical.
That's it. That's the image.
And that's the joke. Tom eating a car.
Yeah. So instead of Carbo, it's Tombo.
Tombo.
Tombus.
And the car has hair, which Kirby does not.
Tom does, and that's
The
very
car.
important
I mean,
distinction.
Kirby might have hair. I just not on his head, and
It's
I've
just-
never seen all of. I've never seen all of Kirby.
Nothing.
I'm not
It's something you
subscribed
really
to
don't want to think
Kirby's
about.
OnlyFans or anything, so I don't know anything about Kirby otherwise. But
I also like the idea. It's like, through the powers of cosmic radiations, I'm a little bit better at the drums. Is it noticeable? Not really. The incident wasn't your fault, LeBron. You gotta let me go.
Summon a bed! And Conker's coming.
I hate that.
Conquers what?
right
With
before
an
that,
O!
summon a bed.
With an O!
That wasn't truthful to how I wrote it in the Discord chat. I wrote Conquers what? Flushed face.
Summon a bed. Conker's coming.
Excuse us while all four of us go to the bathroom. And then we get up, and then we get up, and then and then while we're gone, Dan is like, "Are they gone? Finally,
everybody.
it's the Dan show."
Finally! But
I can
I
say
do
all the
love
words
the
I want
idea
now.
That like 30 minutes into the podcast, we take a designated like 5-minute stretch break.
That's
At
called
which
just an
time-
ad read. Just get someone to do an ad read.
Let Dan do it.
Somebody also said porn controllers, and I'm like, no.
That's just
Can't
the
do that
res
one.
trans vibrator, really, so.
No. Oh my god.
Finally,
What
we
a-
can do a Coliseum where we get to play Res.
I have wanted that so much. Not the trans
Oh
vibrator
my
to play
God.
res.
Just imagine, because obviously, like, we wouldn't be able to like show anything, but just like playing Res and have somebody behind the couch going, "Ooh!" You've been doing the vlog since the beginning of time, huh? You know, it's really unfortunate about that that trip to Austria you took in like the 1910s.
Wow.
What?
Wow.
I haven't been anywhere. I've just been around forever. When they asked me what I was doing, I'd be like, I don't know. I was just in a corner.
Tom is spicy tonight, and I love it.
That glaucoma.
He's got glaucoma. It's just you
I
can't-
got glaucoma and an attitude from the solar eclipse. That's what ended up happening. Pack
Can't
while
do it.
doing disc only.
yeah, just
Oh, that
hear
would
him
be-
like zippers.
I do not want to do a disc only where I hear a lot of zipper. That's not no zipper,
Right with the
please.
trans vibrator that you got for $40 or less.
Oh my god.
Special thank you to Popsky for our
Time for-
theme song. Prism shard for our logo.
Time for everyone's favorite game show, Zipper or Vibrator.
Favorite pennies for the beautiful art in our intro and our producer's motion. Dan, thank y'all, everybody. I'll see y'all next month for the next disc only, and I'll see y'all tomorrow for Metro Crime 3.
All right, question one.
Oh my god.
That's someone's phone. That's someone getting a
Yeah.
text.
I really hope that the Seattle Mud Crabs can beat the Houston Assholes this season. That's been the biggest upset. We'll see what happens.
Wow.
Everyone loves the Houston assholes.
Steven, who was the guy that we kept referencing? And asking
Oh.
for his baseball card?
Oh, Denny Walling.
Denny Walling! Oh, I love that
Denny
guy.
Walling.
Can't ever
I hope
forget
he's
him.
doing okay. I hope he's alive. I don't know how old he is.
You want to say bye to the people, Blue?
Aww.
He's dead, Steven.
That's adorable. That's not.
Blue is just fine.
For everybody out there who likes to make logo parodies of a certain charity that I work for, you don't spread it too far, please. I got a mortgage. Please and thank you. I did not sponsor those folks.
You guys want me to do a man on the street bit right now?
Sure.
Please.
Okay, hold on. Excuse me, car! Other cars!
Oh my god.
Hello? They're not listening to me.
Good.
How rude are those
Hey.
cars? They're at least not
Hey, do you
honk
want to be
back.
on disc only?
Have you heard of disc only?
I don't know, man. Anytime I'm driving down the freeway and someone screams, "I'm doing a podcast" at my car, I'm always willing to just respond to them.
Match their speed exactly so they can just scoop it, like feed the mic into your car.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Does anybody ever have that moment when like someone's talking about Pokemon? So a lot of my friends like to play Pokedoku, and like it'll be like, okay, you need a steel baby Pokemon, and they're like, oh, John Blow, and I'm like, that's not a real Pokemon, and then I type in John Blow, and he shows up, and they're like, yeah, it's a Gen 8 Pokemon, and I'm like, no, it isn't.
I refuse to believe there is a Pokemon called John Blow.
There is not a Gen 8 Pokemon called John Blow. I think he's just using it as a ridiculous example. I think there's not Gen 9 either. I think he's just using it as a ridiculous example where there's like, where some of the, like, you haven't been keeping up with Pokemon and then learning the new names of them are just like, oh, I'm sorry, what was that? John Blow?
Like, I still keep up with Pokemon enough to like see when the new ones come out, and I'll like, look at the wiki pages and I'll see pictures of them. But then I feel like the entirety of the world is gaslighting me and inventing new Pokemon on the daily, and just being like, that's a Gen 7 Pokemon. I'm like, I played Gen 7 and I didn't see that one at all. And they're like, no, he's been there all the time. It's a paradox. Mega Evolution Steel Baby, and I'm like, oh, I'm sorry.
I appreciated the surprise, but it will be nice
I'm glad.
in the future to know.
I'm also glad that the success rate of people named Thomas sneaking into your house is 100%.
I don't think I know any other Thomases. I'm always scared to say something like that, because then like the third Thomas I know is gonna be like, wow, jackass. But like
I see how it is.
Or the other thing too is that like you meet somebody named Thomas and you're like, we can't be friends. You're not sneaking into my house.
That's not the way I want to meet people. Hey, nice to meet you. Will you sneak into my house?
Well, I thought you were implying that that's how you met them, was that they snuck into your house in the first place.
To just be like, hey, I'm
That's
Thomas.
worse. That is somehow worse. 2 days later, I went to the bathroom and it was good. I did go to bed early. Whatever. Anyway, it's a great VOD. Check it out.
Did you just say 2 days later?
Yeah, 2 days later, I went to the bathroom.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I heard that correct.
There was a lot of nugget. There was a lot of nugget.
Pass through.
50
stays in the
McNuggets
stomach for a
and
few hours, and then it goes into the small intestines for like a day and a half.
yeah.
Then it gets
50
dried
nuggets
out in the
and
large
16
intestine, then
I don't-
passes over the colon,
I don't need. I understand how the body works.
and then poop.
Thank you.
Can we do an entire
Spoiler.
podcast episode where we explain how pooping works to Jared? Because that's a great...
I'll pass personally.
What do you mean?
This will be Jared's Big Bang Theory.
I will not be gaslighted into not thinking I know how poop works. Okay.
I
Oh
always
my God.
say, if you ever need me for a podcast, just let me know. But if that happens, just don't let me know.
If that happens, don't let me know. Okay. Like, for goodness sake. Oop, I need to shut my door. Give me 1 second. There we go.
I need to shut my door as well. 1 second.
So that's what that sound was. It makes sense now.
Oops.
Manatee, no!
I was gonna have to do a tuck and roll for a minute, but no, we're good. I'm closing the door.
I didn't think you meant by man on the street, you meant yourself.